Hi everyone, my name is Andrea McLeod Karim and I'm Director of Recruitment for South Asia, the Middle East and Africa for Victoria University of Wellington. We are a globally ranked university located in New Zealand's vibrant capital city, and I'm very excited to be here today to have a talk about some of our offerings for the students of VIIE. So what will happen is that Vidyalankar students will finish off their 2 years. They can apply to transfer to Victoria University of Wellington anytime within their second year. We'll get their offer in place so that they know exactly which trimester they're starting with us in. They can start planning which subjects they're going to be taking. They can select the major they'd like to get into at this stage. We have a dedicated team at the university that looks after our credit transfer students. So the Vidyalankar team will have a point of contact with the university team, and together we'll assist the students to manage that process. So Victoria University of Wellington is located in New Zealand's capital city, Wellington. It is by itself a major city, maybe not by Indian standards, because we do have a much smaller population, definitely compared to Mumbai, a much smaller population, but it is the second largest city in New Zealand. Now, many people, when they think of New Zealand, they're most familiar with Auckland, which is our largest city, but Wellington is actually the capital. It's been called the coolest little capital in the world by Lonely Planet. It's been ranked as the most livable city worldwide by Deutsche Bank 2 years running. So there's a great deal that Wellington has to offer. Apart from being the political capital, it's also the creative capital of New Zealand. So it's where our film industry is based. There's a very upcoming games design industry there. You do have a lot of media professionals based in the city. There's also major multinational companies based there. There's a big IT sector. It's a very creative, very multicultural, very safe and very vibrant city. So there's a lot of fun things to do outside of your classroom hours. A beautiful environment as well. So you're close by to beaches, to nature reserves, to a very fun city environment as well that the students can interact with. If they want to explore New Zealand on their holidays, that's really easy to do. It's very easy to do a driving holiday around the country. There's also a very well-connected airport system as well, where because we're a small country, it's usually just maybe an hour flight or a half-hour flight to wherever you're going. You can take the ferry across to the South Island from where we are in Wellington. So we really encourage students to get out there and explore, and also to just get involved in whatever they're interested in on their weekends and after their class hours. So most of the students, apart from their part-time jobs, they might be getting involved in things like cricket teams or football teams. They might be going with hiking clubs. They might be doing volunteering programs where they're doing tree planting or working in the community. There's so much that they can get involved in, and it's all part of the international study experience. So I really encourage them when they come down to make sure that they're finding what they enjoy and what they're passionate about, and pursuing that alongside their studies as well. We will basically collect them from the airport. There's a nice friendly face there waiting for them at baggage carousel, and then we will help them to transfer to their accommodation. Now, there's also a great deal of assistance before they arrive as well. So once the students know that they're transferring down, they have dedicated contact points at the university who can help them to plan everything from what type of accommodation they're staying in, what subjects they're selecting, to any other questions they have before they arrive in New Zealand. And then our international team at the university is also there for any assistance they might need after arrival. So if they're feeling homesick, if they need help navigating certain systems, there's comprehensive orientation when they arrive, and then there's team members who they can reach out to at any time. The professors themselves are all really approachable. So it's the type of environment where you usually call your professors by the first name. They're happy to chat with you outside of class hours. There's a lot of extra assistance as well in case students need academic support when they're first settling in. So students can feel right at home. There are a lot of different points of contact for them to reach out to for any assistance that they need when they do arrive there. So in New Zealand, it's not a requirement that international students work on campus. They can work either on or off campus, wherever they find a part-time job. So while there are a lot of on-campus job opportunities, so some of our students, they might work in the cafes on campus, or they might work in the library, or they might work in various administrative positions. It's not a requirement that they have to work on campus, and a lot of our students also work off campus as well. I would say it's probably how friendly everyone is. So Wellingtonians are, if they see you looking lost on a street corner, they'll come up and just, okay, where do you want to go? How can I help you? Yes, this is the way that you go there. People they're very approachable. They're very friendly by nature. It's really easy to make friends. Usually you have to step a little bit outside your comfort zone maybe when you first arrive, but people are they're lovely, they're nice, they're friendly, and they will always want to help you if they can. So I'd say that is the best thing about living in Wellington. It's the culture of the people there, and just how nice and welcoming they are. Second best, I would say, would be basically just the beautiful landscape of the city. We have a really spectacular harbour view. There's lovely basically forest landscapes behind on the hills. So you come down, it's really quite spectacular, including the view from the university where we're up on the hill. And third part would be the cafe culture. There's a lot of lovely things to eat and drink there in Wellington. More cafes per person than New York City. So we do love our food and our coffee and our other basically other beverages and so on. And fourth, outdoors lifestyle. So if you're someone who loves getting out and about, who loves sports, who just want to explore the environment, it's really easy to do there. A lot of things are in walking distance, and it's very easy to get around.